not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Kaviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Alright, buddy, get the fuck out of here. Let's go with that.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Oh, she's down. Oh, yeah.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Are we sure this is the right
Centurion
chick?
noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centurion Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Alright, well that added some tatas to this episode. Let's go see what we can find over here. By the refreshments table. Anything? Oh, here we go. Love letter.
Love letter
Ew.
penned on a napkin. Look,
Laura? Oh, my dearest love. Yours forever, Fabian. There's a lot to read here. If you want to read it, just go ahead now. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, 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 yada. There we go. I used your witcher sense.
My amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life.
bit of Vistek. Artists' way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
Alright, that's very much useless. Let's see, what is this? Oh, there's something here. What is it called? I remember. Fuck off! Stop pushing me, bitch!
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Centurion, I imagine.
Oh, here we
Still
go.
hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Yeah, let's follow it. I'm sure it's gonna lead inside. Oh, no, maybe? Maybe not? Maybe we gotta take like a huge way around for it. Oh, I feel it. It's gonna take a right and go inside over here. And we gotta go upstairs. Where we're gonna meet the lady. The lady of the house. Move, buddy.
As I said, only Mandragora artists allowed. Nothing I can do.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Don't tell anyone you've seen us. That's a good
I
start.
hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Alright.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room. where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Understood.
Quick,
Sorry, I don't know if you
upstairs.
could see that or hear it or whatever, but there was a little weird cut there. I think I managed to fix it. But yeah, I had to stop for a second. All right, so we're looking for our dear friend there. In here.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
How did he get out?
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Wouldn't it be bad if somebody saw me right now?
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
All right, so
Tore
let's
down
see.
the door. Made a platform. Clever.
Before we do that,
Must
is
be
there
pretty
anything else in
strong,
here?
too.
Golden casket, golden plate. Yes, please. I thought there's like a door in her dress. That sounded weird. I mean, I know it can be like pretty wide down there for a woman and all, but not that wide. Never experienced that wide. And I would be very, very disappointed if I did. God damn. We're gonna... Hello?
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
Stepped into soil, that's locked. Why is it so laggy?
Footprints. Made
What's
by
going on here?
soiled boots.
What is it doing? Like all of a sudden it just went lag.
Must have climbed this ladder.
Ladder? Oh, right there. Climb it, Gerald. Jared. Climb the fucking ladder, yes. What the hell is wrong with you? Alright, what's up here?
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're in a woman's room. Wow. Who is it? Who is it? That's what I'm asking.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
Interesting. Well, how
Links
about we
of a
loot this?
snapped chain.
Gerald,
Jewel
I didn't
must have
ask you
been
to
on it.
fucking do that. I want you to steal that. Valuable jewel.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace.
Why do you keep saying that,
Seems there was a
motherfucker?
struggle.
What the hell's wrong with you,
Jewelry
man?
box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Alright. Was that so hard to
Jewelry
fucking...
box.
Oh,
Lock's
alright.
busted.
I thought you
Picked
just
open,
opened it. My
probably.
bad. My bad. Quit it. Quidditch. Oh, do I gotta examine this?
Bloodstains.
Alright, bloodstains. Did he maybe get stabbed? That would be nice. Ooh, shit.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
May I steal it? Guess not. I wouldn't mind living here. Oh, something happened here. Come on. Come on. Come on, for fuck's sake.
Sconce is bent.
There we go.
Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it.
Did somebody fall out the fucking
Blood on
window?
the window frame. Someone climb out. Fall out.
Can't really look down, but if there's anyone down there, I wouldn't be surprised. Anything else? Ooh. Loot.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented.
Gerald,
During the fight, probably.
just saying, maybe it's not the greatest idea to have all the evidence on us. I
Jewel
mean,
was
somebody's
in the
gonna
box,
botch you
it
in any
seems.
second.
Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
Sounds like a plan, my dear.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
just so.
Wait. Doesn't that seem a bit wrong?
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
True, true.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Heart of Toussaint, why is that so important?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer.
We
Is this
still
the
haven't
only
seen him.
evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
I feel like something's wrong here. Could this lady be a perp? I mean, I haven't seen a body. I feel like she's maybe lying about a few things. Maybe, I don't know.
Duntine.
I don't
Remember
know,
the
maybe.
place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Alright, let's go say hi.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
What do you think about Oriana? I want to know
Oriana.
that too.
Any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
I feel like somebody's trying to become the Duchess. Maybe.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Yeah, that could be her, but let's start with this. Why
What
was
did
she
your sister do
banished?
to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
She fought
Parents
with a
run
lot.
afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll see to it. I promise. I will promise that. And by the way, it kind of makes sense, right? But why would she hurt those 5 knights? I mean, were they the guys who threw her out? Maybe?
I'll find her
Maybe
if
that's
she's there.
what the...
I hope you do.
Maybe
I very
that's the
much wish
secret
to
team
talk
they
to her.
were.
Sister to sister.
That's why they had to do it?
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea
Oh, look
you
at
were
that.
in
Dead
Beauclair.
left.
And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages.
Oh, she's a vampire?
Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
All true.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Just like humans. I get
Same
that.
as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch
Oh, shut
him.
the fuck up,
That
Gerald.
is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Alright.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Alright, seriously? Just a coincidence she's stopping by?
Guess
Why did I
it's
say
no
that's so
accident
weird?
You two stopped by.
I say shit
It would
weirdly,
be
huh?
Quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
You and your fucking ravens.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Regis is awesome.
Splendidly
I like him.
Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to two exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever.
They met before?
I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlef, an intriguing man to say the least.
Time to tell the truth. He tell you much about himself?
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix's mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Ooh. Well, we experienced a lot of different stuff today. We learned a lot. Whoa, my voice is cracked. I'm like 14 again. Yeah. Alright, so next episode we gotta go meet Damien. We gotta go to whatever castle that is. Oh my god, we got a lot of points. We got a lot of points. Should we just take care of that? Well, fuck it. I'm gonna do that in between episodes. As I was trying to say, next episode we gotta go to Dunloop, Duncastle, Duntrap, Dunsun. Oh, and we gotta meet Damien first. Then we gotta go get her sister and Rena? I don't fucking know. Dilev's long lost lover, and I'm sure she got something to do with being bad. She's a bad one, maybe. I'm sure, maybe. I don't know. I don't fucking know. If you enjoyed, hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate it when you do, and I'll see you guys next time. They are fucked up. Talking about cutting off people's fingers. By the way, if you want to see that side mission where we gotta find somebody's nuts, let me know. Oh, and last but not least, if you want to just see the rest of the DLC in one big video or two, let me know. And I'll see you guys next time.